So I need to go over to Aja's and raid her herb garden. I've come over to Aja's herb garden to harvest some mint. There it is. Thank you. You want some mint? No, wait. I want some belly rubs. Hey there, everybody. It's a windy one out there, but we're still going to have a barbecue today. Well, it's more of a potluck than a barbecue. But yeah, I'm gonna make something to share with everybody, and I'm not gonna do any cooking. It's gonna be a salad type thing. So what's going in our salad today? It's gonna be kind of an unconventional salad. It's one that I have made and enjoyed many times, but yeah, maybe not for everybody. But I've got half a good-sized watermelon. Watermelons, everything is so expensive, but watermelons, oh my goodness, I saw one for $8 at the grocery store. Seems kind of crazy. Got cucumbers, a red onion, our mint from Aja's, feta cheese. We're gonna make a simple salad dressing out of red wine vinegar and olive oil. And you could use different kinds, you could use a champagne vinegar or even just a regular vinegar, whatever. And I'm just gonna make a simple salad dressing. Am I missing anything? Feels like I'm missing something. I don't know. First, I'm just going to clean the mint and put it on a paper towel to help soak up some of that water. And then I'm going to chop that up a little bit later. So this is just a really simple salad dressing. I don't measure anything. If I were to bake something, I would measure it, but I don't bake. And I didn't realize I had so little olive oil left. I believe I have another one of these. Last time I went to Costco, I stocked up. But you could use another kind of oil if you'd like. You could use part olive oil, part another kind of sort of milder oil if you prefer. And then just a little bit of red wine vinegar. Not too much. And then the only other thing you have to put in here is salt. And you could put other herbs if you'd like, but to me, you want to keep it somewhat simple because you're adding mint to the dish, and there's a lot of components going on here, so you don't want to make it too complicated. It's gonna muck it up, I think. So you could also use a little bowl and whisk this together. That would be good too. But to me, just using an empty, clean jar, putting the lid on and shaking it up, that's the easiest way to go. Yep, I found another one. Well, I bought it. It was up in storage. So a little more olive oil in there. And then you definitely want to taste it. I mean, after you've shaken it, of course. And then it's also very important to taste the entire salad after you've assembled it, because feta cheese is very salty. I put a little bit of salt in the dressing. But you never know. You don't want it to come out too salty. That feta cheese could really add too much salt. So shake this baby up. Emulsify it in its kimchi jar. And that's what you want to see, that sort of creamy looking dressing. Oil and vinegar coming together. That looks good. My goodness, I'm sorry. Yeah, and that looks like it's probably a good amount of dressing for this salad. And you know what? Make a little extra if you want and put it on a green salad later. So it's not like you'll have to dump out good homemade salad dressing, or you shouldn't. I'll be very angry with you. So you don't want real sharp onion in this salad. It's a red onion, so there's a little bad spot on it. So it should be, milder than most onions, but they can still have some sharpness, and you don't want it competing with all the other ingredients. So I'm just going to slice this. I don't want like big rings or anything like that, but I also don't think that chopping it is really appropriate for the salad, because it would be harder to pick up with your fork and the other ingredients. So just slices like this. And I am going to put that in water for a few minutes. Let me put some clean water opposed to dirty water, right? I just mean, I didn't want to put tap water. Okay, let that soak for a little bit. And the watermelon I want to do in cubes, not real tiny cubes or anything. And yeah, I know there's lots of ways to cut watermelon. I've experimented with different ways. Oops. And yeah, do whatever you want to do. I don't really have any like secret method. Whatever works for you. You don't want too much of that rind though, and that's what I'm getting right now. Should probably use a smaller knife. Just clean it up a bit. Okay, and this one is oh, let me turn on a light. How's that? This one doesn't really have seeds. I mean, it has little tiny ones, but you'll never even notice those. It's like a, if they're all like perfectly cube shaped, I think that would be weird. So yeah, just something like that. I've already cut up some watermelon here. So I think this is good. That's quite a bit of watermelon, right? I don't know. I don't know exactly how many people are going to be at our little gathering. Maybe up to 20. But this will have to do. And honestly, I know that some people are going to be weirded out that there's cheese with fruit and onions and cucumbers together. So I have a feeling some people won't even try it, which is okay. I hope they do try it, because it's actually a fantastic combination. But I know some people have issues about mixing fruit and savory things together. I do encourage you to get over that if that's you. Because I know, not everything is for everybody. But a dish like this, it works so well together. I just encourage you to try things if you haven't tried them before. If you try it and hate it, whatever, But you might find a new favorite. And I do find that to be the case with this salad. Some people who turn their nose up at it and try it, because I've been making this for years for people, a lot of people actually really enjoy it. Or at least they say they do, and they're being really polite. Which, I'm good with that too. Either way. Okay, so the other component to this are cucumbers. Cucumbers, you can go ahead and use any kind you want, really. If they're ones with really thick skins, you probably want to take off most of the peel or all of the peel. These are these mini cucumbers, or Persian cucumbers, they're called. They're just easy. I like to snack on them sometimes. That's why I bought these in particular. Occasionally, they seem very expensive, so I might go for just the average cucumber, because those are usually very inexpensive. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut these up and toss them in the salad. So the cucumbers ended up being a little stronger in flavor than I was expecting. Usually they're fairly mild, I think, the little guys. So I was going to leave all of the skin on them, but what I ended up doing was taking, like a decent amount of the skin off. And yeah, but either way, it works. And I think that's probably enough cucumber. Maybe at the end when I toss it, it won't seem like enough, so I might add another one. Okay, drain off those onions, and those can go right in there too. And dump those right in. It's very colorful salad. Pretty, huh? So a little tip about the mint, as soon as I start chopping this up, it's going to start getting black. And there's nothing wrong with it at that point, but it isn't the most attractive thing to have black mint. So, but there's really kind of no way around it that I know of. So I'm going to chop probably about half of this, put it in the salad. It will start to discolor, and then bring the other half and kind of just tear it up and throw it on top of the salad right before you serve it. And that way you still get that, they can identify that it's pretty fresh green mint and not some kind of mystery black leaf, because I don't think anyone's into that. Okay, the mint's in there. I chopped it up real fine, and then just give this baby a toss, and we'll be good to go. And I almost forgot our salad dressing. Do not forget your salad dressing. And I'm going to put about half of that salad dressing on there, give it a toss, and try it, and see if it needs more. So be careful, toss it gently, because you will start getting the melon breaking down. And that's okay, but you do want it to maintain most of its shape. I'm going to try this and see how it is. Take a little bit of each component. Wow, am I forgetful. That actually tastes really beautiful and fresh. I would eat it just like that. But I think it would definitely benefit from the cheese. It's kind of a major component, and I was about to admit that. So, duh. This one I got is a block of cheese, of feta. You can definitely buy the already crumbled feta. My thing with the crumbled feta and all crumbled cheeses, pre-crumbled cheeses that you buy, they have sawdust in them, and that's gross to me. So, but no judgment, buy whatever you want. I'm going to crumble up about half of this 8-ounce container and put it in this beautiful salad. Okay, well, the cheese definitely changes the appearance. It muckies it up a little bit, but it's so delicious you won't mind. And I'm going to try this again. Fantastic. Although, I think a little bit more salad dressing and a little bit more salt would actually do it good. So I'm going to do that. And there it is, the finished product. Don't forget to bring some mint. I'm going to wrap that just in this little paper towel. And I'm going to pull that apart and just place it on top for presentation. It looks a little messy, but I think when you try it, I think you'll really enjoy it. If you want it to look less messy, I suppose you could not toss it as much with the cheese. You could put that at the very end. But, it's going to get messy. So other options, if you don't want to do feta cheese, you could sub out and do goat cheese. Crumble up some goat cheese. You could do fresh mozzarella, the kind that comes in water. And, sometimes there may be little balls, and I would cut those balls maybe in half. Yeah, you could switch out mint for cilantro. You could change up the dressing if you want. You could do lots of things. And that's kind of how I make things. I just, whatever I'm feeling that day, don't measure it, don't plan it out, just throw it together. That's my kind of cooking. So, watermelon cucumber salad. I've been telling people that I'm making watermelon cheese salad, and everyone turned up their nose and was like, "That's disgusting." Which, yeah, I get it, but um, yeah, watermelon cucumber. That sounds a lot more pleasing to most people. Watermelon cucumber rather than watermelon cheese. All right, thanks. Enjoy.